goodness. Hey, got some healthy food when you need it.
Can't do this no more, bro.
Look, you guys have never seen me with the dry erase marker before. That's how you know it's about to get real. All right, look, I'm excited because I feel like somebody's about to get help today. I'm about to show you guys why dirty bulking is so bad, and it's a route that you really don't want to take. And I'm gonna show you why clean bulking is so sustainable, and it's what I've done over all of this time and kept a great physique and kept increasing over the years. And look, pay attention because some of you guys are stuck in the dirty bulk. You can't get out. Why? Because it's so hard to get out of. So that's why I got my dry erase marker. Let me show you some pinpoints of what you need to do, or let me say, what's so bad about it and why clean bulking is so good. Let's get started. All right, I know what you guys want. I already know, right? That Jersey Mike's look real good. This is a part of my dirty bulk. Now, this says Japan in, but it's not Japan in. This is homemade. This is Muscle Chef in, right? This is the sustainable meal prep version. You can clean bulk with this one. All right, let's pull it out and let's see. Ooh, got that regular. Smell good. You know, I actually had a friend from the gym. He was eating subs for, I'm gonna say months. Like he was eating subs for months. And he got bigger, but he couldn't stand how his stomach looked. I mean, listen to me. If I wasn't on video right now, I would eat this sub right here in front of you. And let me tell you something else. It's nice and cheesy, chicken BLT. There's nothing wrong with eating this, but it's how you eat it. It's in moderation, right? But a lot of you guys are dirty bulking by eating fast food, whatever you want, thinking you can just put on weight and muscle faster because you're gonna get more calories. But this is the route that you don't wanna take. I'm not saying you can't eat this, and I eat it too. Actually, let me be honest, I had one. I went in the store, I saw it, I said, I gotta have this today. But I know how to maintain my stuff. So this is just an example of what you guys like, the visual, so you can understand what dirty bulking is. Eating this stuff, fast food, over and over again, and trying to put on more muscle due to excessive calories. This is the clean bulk. This is the Muscle Chef edition. I mean, this is just a few extra scoops of rice. I got my broccolini, and I have 2 chicken thighs here, full of protein, all healthy food that's gonna break down a lot differently than this, right? After this, I won't feel sluggish. I'll feel highly energized. You know, if I eat more of it, I'll still look good. I'll still have abs, right? It might not be as visible, right? But I'm definitely gonna be sharper than you eating at Jersey Mike's. Let's go to the drawing board. Let's start with the bad side, the red marker. And don't laugh at my handwriting. When I was in elementary school, not just elementary, actually elementary. When I was in elementary school, I started off with cursive writing, right? And then we didn't really do print that much, so that's why it's not that good, okay? But like, in general, you can still read it. When you think of dirty bulking, how does it make you really feel? Do you feel sluggish, feel tired, feel fat? Never want to take your shirt off, start getting acne. There's all type of things that's happening. Let me tell you why. The first thing that you're consuming mostly is processed foods. Let's write that down. Processed. What is processed foods? That's mostly food that you cook or eat in a rush. Did I spell that wrong? Y'all laughing at this?
No.
I didn't spell it wrong. Oh.
It's just how tiny it is. But this is good. This is good.
We're gonna get the close up. Just make sure you guys can read. All right, processed foods. Foods that's made in what? Factories, rush, all type of chemicals, high in sugar, sodium. Like everything that you can think of is making you feel that way because it's processed foods. So dirty bulking is considered bad because it involves consuming excess calories primarily from processed high sugar foods, leading to significant fat gain alongside muscle mass. Potential nutrient deficiencies and negative health impacts like increased cholesterol, insulin resistance, and digestive issues, making it a poor long-term strategy for building muscle while compromising overall health. Clean bulk with bad quality food choices is generally preferred. So, what happens when you have too much processed food? All right, we starting here. Excessive fat gain. Excessive fat gain that most of us can't lose, right? When you have excessive fat gain, you are trying, after you get to a certain weight, you're trying so hard to lose that fat that it's taking you months, and sometimes you guys quit and never finish. Next, guys, is nutrient deficiencies. Nutrient deficiencies. Why? All coming from the same source. Processed food doesn't have any nutrients involved, right? This is why most people get fast food and just like eat anything. It has no nutrient value in what you're eating. So we have two. It gets worse. Digestive. Digestive issues. Meaning, look at this all in a row. Excessive fat gain, nutrient deficiencies. With no nutrients, you don't have a good bowel movement, right? Constipated, your skin is breaking out, you're starting to feel sluggish, and now you can't even get the food out, right? We're still going. So look, risk of chronic diseases. You guys don't know what chronic diseases is? You are more prone to having bad health issues. Things like heart diseases, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes. Like I said, energy levels can really play a big role in this. This is why next, if you have these risks of chronic diseases, also you're gonna have bad performance, which is next. Bad performance. For my guys watching this, in the bedroom, bad performance in the gym, bad performance in general, in your mindset. Like you're not even gonna be able to think the same. Like everything that you need to actually fire and function is not gonna come from processed foods. That's why the dirty bulk is so bad. So from all of these, I know you can find yourself somewhere, okay? Excessive fat gain, nutrient deficiencies, digestive issues, risk of chronic diseases, bad performance. Which one of these are you, right? This is why I want you guys to choose wisely, and I hope you're watching this right now because it's the beginning of the year, and a lot of you have goals to build muscle and get some fat loss. If you've been doing this, you're not doing dirty bulk if you're trying to lose weight. So this is for most of you that's trying to put on weight and get a better looking physique. All right, so let's go to the other side, the good side. This is why I have the blue marker. It's my favorite color. Clean bulk. Here's the downside of clean bulk. It takes a little bit longer. A lot of you skinny people is not, listen, I understand. You have gift and the curse of being skinnier and it's harder to put on weight. Imagine eating something and always gaining weight. Which one would you rather be? I think I would take the skinnier person that's trying to put on weight because you can kind of go in between, right? And even when you clean bulk, all you have to do is eat a little bit more, right? The thing about it is some of you guys' metabolism is so fast that even clean bulking doesn't work. Like it feels like every time you eat, it just goes. But this is why consistency really plays a big part. And I'm gonna show you guys how to calculate this, right? The macro, the calorie. I'm gonna show you the exact numbers you need to follow to get the same results from clean bulking and not having this. So when it comes to clean bulking, how do you feel? You feel energized, you feel confident, you still have abs, your skin is cleaner, everything functions better. That's because you get nutrition, right? Proper nutrition, which is only gonna end up in a good outcome. Clean bulking is considered a good approach to building muscle because it focuses on consuming nutrient-dense whole foods while maintaining a controlled calorie surplus, which helps maximize muscle gain while minimizing unwanted fat accumulation, promoting better overall health and sustainability compared to a dirty bulk that involves less nutritious food choices. So here are my key points for clean bulking. 1, minimal fat gain. All right, actually first, it's nutritious food. All right, nutritious foods is where it's all at. All right, this is all the good healthy stuff. Healthy stuff that you guys follow me for that I make sure tastes good. Okay? The dirty bulk side, everything tastes good. It just doesn't look good after. But what do you get when you have nutritious food? First thing is you get minimal fat gain, right? Boom. First thing is minimal fat gain. You want to see the abs. For me, being in shape all year round, meaning I have defined abs, I'm staying under 10% body fat. That's for me. For you, it could be 12, whatever it is. But minimal fat gain while putting on muscle is the ideal approach. Next is improved health. All right, so improved health means you guys are getting the proper vitamins, nutrients, macronutrients, everything that your body needs is coming from nutritious foods. Like when we hit macros, I want you guys to think about macros. It goes off of carbs, fats, protein. What you guys don't always think about is the vegetables. The vegetables is where the nutrient food, that's probably some of the biggest parts of your nutrition. Fruits. Like I'm gonna go over a list of foods that I eat that you guys can start eating. But I want you guys to know when you start including foods for health, that improves your health, right? Stuff that you need, right? It's not always about just bodybuilding, it's about health and longevity. So what's next? Next, better body composition. What does that do, right? What does this do, right? This right here gives you confidence. Who doesn't have confidence? Don't take it wrong. Being fat, don't have much confidence, right? Better body composition. You can take your shirt off when you want. You don't have to think about being ashamed, right? You're a work in progress. You still look good. You feel good, right? When you feel good, you're more confident. Feel good, perform good, all that kind of stuff. So you can already see the difference between these minimal things that I've written down, right? Better body composition. Next is gonna be sustainable. The sustainable approach. This right here is a lifestyle. You don't have to go back and forth. With this right here, you can have some of this right here. You can have your cheat day, right? But you can't have a cheat day when you always having a cheat day, right? So you have the sustainable approach where you eat healthy 80% of the time. That's my rule, 80%. And then I can have this when I want to. Burger, fries, sub, whatever it is. And it's actually not even a cheat day, it's just a lifestyle, how it fits. Like your body also needs, it needs a little bit of junk food sometimes. I eat 1 or 2 cookies almost every day, right? But I really don't go over that. But if I'm gonna do that every day, that means I can't have extremely bad days. I just fit it all within the flow. The last thing is gonna be a controlled calorie surplus. All right, that's gonna be my last one. Why do I say controlled? Control means I somewhat measure my food, right? I can put anything on the scale and know exactly an accurate amount of what I'm getting when I do a controlled calorie surplus. What you guys wanna do is stay right in between the 100 to 400 surplus range. That means if I'm on a 3,000 calorie diet, I increase something by 100 calories to 400 every day. If I do that over a certain amount of time, like I said, and I do that in a week's time, you're now going to put on more muscle, right? You're gonna put on more weight, but you have to be able to be consistent with doing this, right? So from here, I just wanna show you guys a few other questions that you guys may ask. Can I do cardio on a surplus? You gotta do cardio, right? Cardio is not about body fat. Cardio is about heart health. So I would recommend doing 2 to 3 days of cardio for at least 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. I understand you might lose weight. You got to calculate all of this within your calorie intake. But heart health is important. It's not about just gains all the time, okay? You can have gains and be really unhealthy. So 2 days of cardio, minimal, and make sure you do, just calculate that in your calorie intake. Here we go. You guys want to know, what can I actually eat, right? There's like healthy food. There's tons of stuff to eat. I'm not telling you what to eat here. We already know what to eat here. It doesn't take that much effort. First, let's go over just the macros. I'm pretty much giving you guys what I eat, but understand you might have some other ideas that you can include in this list, okay? We have protein. The number one macronutrient is protein. Now, when it comes to protein, it has to be lean proteins, okay? So what we talking about? It'll be a lot for me to write on here. I'm gonna write it, but I'm also gonna talk about each of them. If I was to go over my list of protein, lean proteins, it would somewhat look like this. I would start with chicken breasts, all right? Chicken thighs. Can you eat chicken wings? You can. You can almost eat anything chicken, right? But the thing is, it's the way you cook it, which I'm gonna go over in a second. So when it comes to fish, you can almost eat anything, right? Salmon, shrimp, trout, sea bass. You have codfish. I mean, there's all type of fish. Fish is usually, you can't go wrong with it unless you start frying it, okay? Now, lean ground turkey. Turkey can go as many ways as you can too. You have lean ground turkey. You have turkey breast. You got so much turkey that you can cook it in many different ways, right? You have steak, you have beef. Now, this is the one you really have to be careful with. Beef or steak you can go wrong if you get stuff in high fat content, okay? You wanna stick to the leanest steak. Understand what all of these things that I'm listing, they all digest different. So what you guys see on this protein list may not work for you if, like, your body will tell you, right? You'll feel it. You might feel sluggish, might not digest right, even if it's healthy. Other stuff, you guys know, eggs, Greek yogurt, a good protein powder. Just stop buying stuff that's cheap, okay? I want you guys to understand your body is like a car. It's like a car. You don't put cheap gas in an expensive car. So your body can't be a cheap machine, right? You gotta actually invest in your body. It's the only place you're gonna live, okay? So you gotta make sure you put good stuff, good quality foods in your body. Other protein, man, you guys can come up with it. Yeah, can you eat pork? You can. Pork chop, I eat lean pork chop. I eat bacon sometimes. I even eat turkey bacon most of the time. It's like it's called like uncured turkey bacon. It's not like dog food turkey bacon because it tastes like dog food. But other stuff you guys want to always watch, sodium levels and high fat content when it comes to protein. Other than that, this is the basis of everything. All right, now we're gonna move on to carbs. We're gonna do carbs in red because a lot of you guys fail in the carb section. Let's go over these carbs. There's one thing I want you guys to understand. Carbs are not bad for you. Don't you ever cut your carbs. Should I come? Don't cut your carbs or we're gonna fight. Might box if I see you cutting your carbs. I don't ever want to hear that unless it's for like a few days and you need to, but don't cut your carbs. Carbs are what fuels, right? This is the energy source. You just have to learn how they kind of operate. That's for another video, but I'll explain, okay? So you have carbs that are whole grain. You have whole grain. You have carbs that are complex. These are unrefined carbs, not refined, okay? Let's go. Potatoes. You have rice. Pasta. All right, so here's my list. It's very short. I feel like this covers all carbs. This is only the carbs I eat, right? Potatoes. This goes for any potato. Sweet potato, russet potato, golden, whatever you guys want to have. Nothing is wrong with eating potatoes. Is it high in starch? If you guys are insulin resistant, you might want to cut back on some of these, but you have to know that you're insulin resistant. If you don't know, you can have all of this in moderation. Rice. You don't have to cut rice. And again, guys, it's all on how you cook these. If you're cooking these proteins fried in oils and fat. You gotta cut out the fat. You can't do that. You can get the air fryer, you can get the oven, you can saute a little bit. You can bake these. You don't have to put butter and a lot of salt in them, right? This is all good right here. It's just how you cook it, pasta. I don't eat it as much, but when I do, it's because I'm about to play something, a basketball game. I'm going for a little bit more, like I need energy for a longer time, right? I have bread. I ain't gonna lie, I eat bread almost every day. I have a bagel, I have my toast, I like sandwiches. Nothing wrong with bread, it's all about moderation. And if you need to, yes, get the whole grain bread, okay? Oats, I don't eat it as much anymore. I will, it's still one of my go-tos. It's how I built my physique. Oats is one of my things. I just feel like it didn't sit on my stomach well after a while. It made me feel full for too long, which is good, because I mean it has fiber, which a lot of you guys need to stop eating so much. You have these simple carbs, okay? Simple carbs mean it's gonna digest fast. You're gonna eat it, it's gonna get into your bloodstream, and it's gonna give you energy right away, right? This is the rice, potatoes, pasta, breads, stuff like that. But if it's whole grain, I mean, guys, it's a lot, all right? I don't wanna confuse you. Just know you can eat all of these, just different ones give you different energy. I did a video on that. I'll put the link to that below about simple carbs versus complex. I did a video you guys can check out after this. All right, when it comes to fruits and vegetables, they are still carbs, okay? Vegetables, I would always consider eating green vegetables, full of fiber, stuff like that, all right? I don't need to name it. If it's green, it's a vegetable, you should eat it, okay? Fruits, you have fruits for digestion. You have fruits for antioxidants. You have fruits for vitamin C. Like there's tons of fruits. Fruits are good for you. You don't have to overconsume fruit, but have something that's gonna give you some digestive enzymes. That's gonna help you with your brain, like blueberries. Like you have vitamin C. You can't skip lemons and oranges. There's so much. So fruits, everything is okay. It just, you have an app, you can track it. It's gonna give you a good guideline how this stuff works, okay? Lastly, all of us love fat. Whether you know it or not, fat is what make our food taste good. Stuff like cheese and oils and butter and all that kind of stuff, right? Let me break it down for you. And lastly, the good tasting stuff, the fats, right? This can make or break you. You can't have both. You can't do both, right? One has to be lower, one has to be higher. You have to choose which one you like a little bit more or which one makes you feel better, okay? At one time, I was doing a little bit more fats than I was carbs, but then I feel like I just like carbs, so I just decreased fats, but you can't do both, okay? Now, you can't do both equally. You can do both. Oils, you gotta get rid of the canola oil, the vegetable oil. You need high quality oils. And you can't use too much of it. Measure it so you know you're not going over. Because if you add a bunch of oil to your food, you go over. Oils you should use, extra virgin olive oil. You got grapeseed oil, you have avocado oils. These are the oils that I normally use, okay? Make sure, like I said, it's not cheap stuff. Nuts, seeds. You can almost eat any of the nuts and seeds. Pumpkin seeds. Guys, we can go over all the seeds and nuts. Pecans, cashews, almonds, walnuts. Like guys, you can eat that. Just don't eat too much. All right, you can eat it salted too. I eat salted. I like my stuff salty. Cheese, minimize the cheese. Minimize the cheese, okay? Nothing wrong with putting it on the sandwich. I put it on my eggs every morning. But the lower fat you have, you tend to be more lean, okay? But like you said, people do eat fats. Like when they do the keto diet, it's mostly fat. So it still works, you just don't have the carbs. So choose which one. Yogurt, Greek yogurts, low fat yogurts, no sugary yogurts. Milk, unsweetened is my thing. Unsweetened, low fat, avocado is my number one. All right, that's my number one fat I'm going with. Super nutritious. It is a fruit, but it doesn't go on fruits. And you got butter. I use butter, I cook with butter. There's a lot of benefits to, having some butter, as long as it's good stuff. Same with oils and butter, kind of go together, but like I said, don't do too much. All right, guys, so you got a full list, all right? You got dirty bulk, clean bulk. You got foods that you can eat, right? I wanna go over calculations with you guys, but I think that's for another video. I feel like your head is already spinning, and this is enough information to take in, right? if you guys need like a grocery list, right? You need something that is really like, I need like the exact foods, like what should I eat? You need a whole like nutrition guide. You need something tailored for you. I can make that for you. All right, I have a link below that you can click. You can fill out the application and you can coach with me, and I can get you in the right direction. I can get you with the physique that you want, right? I can get you with all your struggles, insecurities. I can help you overcome all of that stuff. But this is just a base. This is a guideline of me helping you not get in the bad, dirty bulk phase, all right? It takes time. You guys are rushing. You don't need steroids. You don't need the dirty bulk. You don't need to rush, right? Don't rush the process. When you rush the process, you miss all the stuff that helps you build a character to have a good physique, to be confident, to learn how your body actually operates. So this physique that you guys have seen me have and watch me grow, and over the year of me on YouTube, it's been, I started when I was like, I started in middle school, elementary school. I was doing stuff. I was always active in sports, but I'm gonna say in high school is when I really started pushing it and understood a little bit more of how I need to train, okay? So this is it, man. Here's the blueprint right here. Don't dirty bulk. You're gonna feel bad. All the stuff will happen to you, but if you take your time, you clean bulk, eat a little bit more calories. 400, right? Add it to a day. I would say 500, but it's up to you, right? This is all on you. But you have apps that you can track. Yes, it's not 100% accurate, but you have apps that can help you get this clean bulk diet or clean bulk nutrition, whatever you want to call it. It's possible, right? As long as you track it and make sure, it's pretty much the route that you want to go. But guys, I hope you learned a lot right here. Share this with a friend, right? Somebody is dirty bulking. Somebody doesn't know anything to do, but they want better health, right? They want more muscle. They want a lot of different stuff, but have no understanding of how to get there. So guys, like I said, like this if you haven't, share it with a friend. When you guys like and share, it actually shows up to more people, which helps other people get in shape and get healthy. And that's why I do this, so people can benefit in better health. All right, you guys here with Josh Bailey. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time.